Make your path mine.
Appeal no. Appeal no. Appeal no. Appeal no. I am listening.
It's also Dia.
Appeal no. Appeal no. Appeal no.
Perhaps so.
It's also Dia. Just keep back. It's also Dia. Just keep back. Creo navitu. Sorry, por.
Glory conformis. Bonaparte.
How can I help?
Perhaps so.
Yes.
What?
In ancient times, Guardian was created to protect Ilfarn. If the time has come to dismantle our great instrument, you will be an agent of its destruction. Take this blessing of protection. May it guard you against the forces of darkness.
The fourth part of the ritual is complete. Each part of the ritual prepares you for what is to come. Our enemy wears many forms, but all of them are darkness. Know that when you surround yourself with the power this ritual bestows, you can protect yourself from his reach. Keep this shield close in the dark places in which we walk.
We won't both walk away from this.
The final statue of purification lies past the portal.
What is this place? It looks like a ruined village, but...
Smells like demons. Even a devil or two. This place has been hit by legions from the lower planes.
Know that these are not the Ilfarn ruins we seek. Is this your birth village?
This was your home? I didn't realize you were from a mare village. Must have been a tough childhood.
Know that this was not our intended destination. Something is wrong. We are close to where we were meant to be. Are there any ancient Ilfarn structures near your birth village? If so, that is where we must go. Then that is our true destination. Yet only something of great power could have turned away our arrival from the ruins, even if they are close by.
Something more powerful than teleporting around? Great.
We should be on our guard. It is possible that whatever caused this disruption is still present. Such disruption may be due to our enemies seeking us. Or, do you hear something? It is like the sound of a child wailing. Yes, I agree. Though I do not believe anyone lives, we may still wish to search. A witness to the events here would be of value. Let us see where our path takes us. But no matter what, we must make our way to the ruins you spoke of.
Not exactly a happy homecoming festival, huh? Sorry. I saw the look on your face when I arrived. I didn't realize you'd come from a village like this. I thought life on a farm was tough, but the stories I'd heard about villages bordering the mare, I guess I never really thought about where you came from. Not really. I thought heroes, well, started in great sweeping castles. Not like this. You left to save your village? I'm impressed. Well, even if you did ruin my whole life by doing so, still, you did what you did for the right reasons. Don't blame yourself. You know, if you do. I suppose so. But I doubt it. Don't let it go to your head or anything, but you'd be a tough pair of boots to fit into.
This is where the sound is coming from. The wailing of the child is strong here. What is this place? There is a familiar sensation about it. It's not the sound. The vibration is in the air around it, almost metallic. It is powerful, very powerful. This place is a sacred place. Know that when we know more, we should return.
Oh, look who has a question. And here I'd thought you'd forgotten all about me. You certainly do seem to be showing an interest in Chandra. Or perhaps it's just my imagination. Am I? Your intentions are an open book. Is there something you need? Some of the lizard men of the mare are trained in listening to the land, but some merely prey on others, and their ears are filled only by the running of prey in the swamp, rather than the swamp itself. Many of those who listen are now gone. Entire tribes who have vanished. Their absence is causing an imbalance that is swinging more and more out of control as the remaining tribes fight for dominance, or flee the mare. Yes, many lizardman tribes are being driven from the mare into the lands of men, and the war is spreading, weakening the lands surrounding the mare. What did you wish to know? The mare is no longer a place I know well. Something has built a black wall, something beyond which none of the circle could pass, even with the secret ways. All it touches dies, and it is slowly growing, advancing from the heart of the mare and driving life before it. And without life, without the land to aid us, one without the means to cross that wall is threatened to be consumed by it. Such things are not born of the land. It is a blight, a presence from somewhere else that strikes at Faerun, perhaps only by reaching beyond the land, into the libraries and tomes written on the skin of the trees and beasts, can such mysteries be made clear. What did you wish to know? Do you think this is the first lifetime I have spent my life in? And my ancestors were there when Mer Delane gained its human name. Before, what did you wish to know? It is not something I wished. If there is something else you wish to ask, then do so. But there are some things which shall remain mine and mine alone. I was the one who sent the animals of... And yes, I summoned nature to aid you when the second group attacked. What did you wish to know? Together we may act to uncover what threatens the land, and if that cause does not move you, then to uncover what threatens you and your people. Let us work together in this, as there is much we may do where alone we would fail. I can hear footfalls in the forests, the secrets the trees whisper, the stories stones tell. I can call upon the land to aid us, or harm those that would harm it. And you know the ways of towns and peoples, of civilization, of things that I know little about. We are two halves of a world, and together we may create a new circle, a window to see into both and share their secrets. Also, whatever is happening, I believe it to be tied to you in some way, and only by traveling with you will such mysteries be made clear. What did you wish to know?
What's going on? Me? Well, I don't know. No one usually asks. So finding the words, this is... Okay, well, I have no... Yeah, were they a hard-headed... Yeah, but you know, those tales could... Questions. Go ahead. Yeah, but shh. Don't tell...
What is your will? The ritual of purification was the means by which the Empire of Ilfarn sought to protect itself from that which was supposed to protect it. It may seem to be a reason that feeds on itself, but such an act was believed necessary. The ritual of purification was a safety ward. Ilfarn had many enemies, and to defend against these enemies, they created a powerful construct, a guardian. Their wisdom mirrored their power. They recognized that they would need means of protecting themselves should the guardian turn on them. Yes, it is said that by undergoing the ritual, one may be able to unmake the guardian. The King of Shadows was born from the form of the guardian. Unmaking the guardian will wound the King of Shadows, and perhaps unmake him as well. But the ruins of ancient Ilfarn will tell you more as we progress. The ritual shall give you the weapons and the knowing of how to defeat our foe better than my words will. I will hear you. These shards, they are pieces of the blade of Gith. This blade was believed lost. Now it has been found in you. This you know. Each shard contains a resonance within it, a power that you can unlock to strengthen your will. With the ritual of purification, know that these two things may be enough to defeat the King of Shadows. When we have gathered enough, the knowing of healing the blade shall come soon after, and it will require great courage from you. If it is your will that you would know more, narrow your question, and I shall answer. Azurth is one who speaks the word of Zerthamon. Azurth protects the community from threats to the body or mind. Azurth focuses the wills of others by using the knowing of our people's history and beliefs to remove doubt, and heal one's will through the words of Zerthamon. That title would apply, yes. But while we hold the words of Zerthamon to be of importance, we do not worship him as your people do the gods of this plane. Doubt is the doorway through which attackers will come. Not just beasts, such as the Illithids, but other predators. Doubt is how our people were once lost, and it is an emotion that is deadly on our home plane. The plane of limbo, where we have made our home, is a plane of chaos, an unsculpted sea of matter. Matter that cannot be shaped by tool or hand, but only takes form through one's thought. Many minds united may create citadels no enemy may breach. But if one doubts, then the walls that surround our communities will be as nothing. Yes, and that is why focus is important. No one wishes the tragedy of Shrakatlor to be visited upon our people again. The words of Zerthamon provide this focus, and it is the purpose of Azurth to pass along his knowledge to our people. Zerthamon founded our race. He knew the Githzerai before they knew themselves. When our people were in danger of losing their wills to the way of the Illithids a second time, he was the one who centered us and met Gith's treachery with his own blade. It is not my will to speak of this more. It is a chapter of our history that has lasted millennia, and it is difficult to recount. If it is your will that you would know more, narrow your question. The people, the Githzerai, have made their home upon the shifting plane of limbo. There, thought becomes matter, and we are trained from birth to sharpen our thoughts and our purpose. Cities are built from our thoughts, as all else that encircles us is chaos. We live within the chaos of these planar currents, with only our knowing and our will to preserve us. Your question strikes deep into history, and know that what you ask has an answer of many years. This is not the time to speak of it, and it is not my will you know this. If it is your will that you would know more, narrow your question, and I shall answer. Know that there are many who would know the answer to that question. If my people moved against the King of Shadows, know the conflict would be over, and it would end in the destruction of all our peoples. Yours, the Githzerai, and the Githyanki. If we entered this conflict, the Githyanki would turn upon us, and with his opposition divided, the King of Shadows would destroy us both. Whatever hatred exists between the Githyanki and the King of Shadows is a dim flame to the hatred the Githyanki bear my people. It is not a thing of reason. Know the Githyanki will not listen, and know that neither will my people. If there is any hope of meeting the King of Shadows and defeating him, it lies with you. I have known many heroes before they knew themselves. I knew Shardas's heart, whose mercy turned aside Vilquar's blade at Sargassa's end. I knew Olis's sacrifice before he gave his mind, filled with well-crafted lies, to turn aside the plans of the Illithids and shield us from a third war. And the tale of Dakon is known to all Zerths, when his loss of faith shattered the walls of Shrakatlor, and finally, when he came to know himself again at the pronouncement of two deaths as one. So when you ask if I think you can save us all, know that I have seen others with your will move the plains themselves and turn aside war. Trust this. Trust yourself, and even the King of Shadows will fall. Among my people, we hold belief, the ability to focus one's will, as a powerful thing. It is said that sometimes belief can stave off death, and if that is possible, I think belief in you is not so unlikely. I must believe you can defeat the King of Shadows, and I believe that more strongly than any who walk upon your plane, and because I refuse to believe in the alternative. I will hear you. Know that the path that led to me being chained is a twisted one, and the citadel that is now yours, Crossroad Keep, was not my destination. I journeyed to your plane to see the actions of the Githyanki with my own eyes. This plane, this Faerun, is often in their thoughts and in their speech. I observed them, The Githyanki are hunters and they rarely release their prey. Yet it was the name of the prey they sought that first brought the matter to my people. It was said the Githyanki hunted the Kalakcha. Such a hunt must be confirmed with the eyes and cannot simply be trusted to words traded from one to another. Yes, my feet shadowed the path of the Githyanki, but we were both prey of another. In my shame, I did not see Shadow until it was too late. They took me, perhaps not recognizing the differences between our people, and chained me within Crossroad Keep. That is not known to me. Whatever their intent, it was done in the service of the King of Shadows. Your attack on the ritual and the claiming of this citadel, however, will only be to our benefit in the battle to come. I will hear you. And by doing so, what would that prove to both of us, Kalakcha? That I am no different than the Githyanki that hound you? That I am careless of life like the Illithids? Know that that is not my will. Know that there are greater truths and strengths than what seems the quickest way. That is the way of the people of Gith, not the way of my people. Such acts fall in circles upon themselves, and what would seem a victory would only be our undoing. I believe there is a reason the shard lies in your heart and not in the hands of the Githyanki, Kalakcha, and I will see that reason come to pass with my own eyes. I will hear you. The translation is a crude one. They call you the Shard Bearer. I will hear you. That is not unknown to me, nor is it a surprise. Know that many lifetimes would go. If it is your will that you would know more, narrow your question. Yes.
Dio no. Your deep to act. Dio no. Dio no.
Yes.
Es algo de día. Dio no. Dio no. Dio no.
So,
Es algo de día. Dio no. Es algo de día. Your deep back. Reonavito. Glory conforme. Glory conforme. Bonaparte.
Oh, gods. What is that?
It is a thrall of the King of Shadows, a Shadow Reaver. And there, behind it, is the statue of purification.
You have come far. statue's power is spent. Another has taken it, but it will not stop us.
Another has undergone the ritual of purification? You speak lies.
But it does not matter. The thief has not completed the rest of the ritual, the parts you bear. Once you are slain and the other statues cast down, none shall stand against us.
Then as long as the other one who completed the ritual lives, we have a chance. All we have to do is defeat you.
Ah, Gith. Zerai. You cannot stop me. Why the Illithids use your people as slaves is beyond me. It was a waste to you both.
And why the King of Shadows would use you for a similar purpose is not known to me. But the fact that you cannot break his grip tells of your weakness.
Weakness? My power is more than enough to defeat you. More than enough to bring these ruins down upon you. Even if you should wound me, I shall reform within the veil of Merdelaine, as strong as before. I cannot be stopped. If you seek to shield yourself in your words, then I shall show you how frail such armor is.
Know that speaking words does not make them truth. Prove it, Thrall. It is done. But know that we have only bought time, not achieved victory. We have only driven it off. It will return, as it said, and there will be more. No, but we do not need to. No, we must find the one the Reaver spoke of. The one who completed the ritual. We will need their aid to defeat the King of Shadows.
But that could be anyone. We don't even know who that is. I can't believe we came all this way for nothing.
Nothing. Know that we have completed 4 parts of the ritual. We have learned another holds the 5th. And most importantly, we know that our enemy fears our plans.
I know. I just feel like we should do something.
Know that this road is at an end, but time may have opened other roads to us. There is hope. You must believe it. Know that we have 2 weapons against the King of Shadows. The ritual in all its parts, and a fully forged sword of the Githyanki. We will need the sword no matter what transpires. Let us pursue that path, and perhaps the second path shall be revealed to us. Amanjaro knew much of the Githyanki silver swords. Finding his haven and recovering the knowledge of those swords is the only step we may take on this path now. We should return to Crossroad Keep, to the lore keeper who was imprisoned there with me, Aldenon. He knows much of Neverwinter, and he may know more than we of where to find some trace of Amanjaro.
Ah, welcome back. I remember you. Well, I think I do. You were the one with the shards, I hope. Yes, I am so pleased you let me visit. The last time I was here, I wasn't able to examine much to the keep or the library. Quite a shame. Oh, that is unfortunate. I occasionally return to that side project when I have time, but to be honest, it's a difficult stone to crack. I mean, it's one thing to know about a place and quite another to find it. The distinction is subtle, but there. Let's see. You have explored the Ilfon ruins, undergone the ritual of purification, and traveled to Old Owl Well. Although I seem to recall something regarding getting several vials of dragon's blood, and of course some lich dust, then there's the 3 keys: bronze, silver, and red platinum. The red platinum one might need to be reforged. I think one of the pieces is an arm. Or was it the Underdark?
Master Aldenon, here is the map with the position marked, as you requested.
My question exactly. What is this nonsense? I didn't ask for any map. Can't you see we're having an important discussion here?
Master Aldenon, you requested I chart a possible location for you, based on the information you provided. I had the master cartographer and several assistants cross-checking the records, and you were correct. This location cannot be scryed, and it bears the telltale arcane marks you indicated would be there.
So? Marks of what? Specifics, please, or I'll get the gardener to handle my errands from now on.
Master Aldenon, you did not say what this place was, only what to look for. As you have said, it is one thing to find a place, and quite another thing to know about it at all.
It seems so. What a relief. Though I could have used some dragon blood and some lich dust, and there's no way I'd go hunting for reagents like that. No thank you. But yes, I seem to recall asking for this. Well done, Aldenon, I say. Which I do. Good for me. Wouldn't you agree? Well, there were 2 things I felt would be essential in a haven. Secrecy and its ties to the court of Neverwinter. Secrecy means a place that cannot be scryed. So I hired several diviners in my employ to scan a selected area based on shipments of reagents to a few obscure locations indicated in the court records. Quite simple, really.
Sure looks buried deep within the mountains.
Oh, well, I'm not certain it's there, but if I were to guess where one would place a labyrinth of death traps, well, mountains are always a good source of stone. Labyrinths need walls, you know, and stone walls seem to be favored.
Great. Can we go now? My ancestors' death-filled labyrinth awaits, apparently.
Master Aldenon, there was more to the map, and what the diviners found. Even with the wards, the concentration of infernal magics there.
Oh, trust me, demons shouldn't pose any problems. Especially for a well-trained, armed, spirited group like that. Now, if you had told me that those men at Crossroad Keep had completed that terrible ritual of shadows, then I would be concerned.
Yes? Is there something you wish of me?
Some way I can help? Oh, really? Let me see. Oh my, yes, this should help nicely. Let me see what I can do with this, and what I have here. There we go. Needs a little more, I think, but it's well on its way. Of course. Ask away. Always ready with answers, yes indeed. Why, I suppose you'd say I stick my hands in just about everything, including dark holes. Of course. Ask away. Metallurgy, thaumaturgy, yes, you heard me. Building a golem, I hope, will serve thee. No, that rhyme doesn't quite work, does it? Maybe if I use alchemy.
Either way, it won't work. That construct you're messing with, Gnome, it's dangerous.
Ah, this is in safe hands, Sir Bishop. Gnome hands, as it were, being my name.
How reassuring. I'll be sure to remind myself who's to blame when it turns on us.
Oh, there is little fear of that. I think. Any accomplished craftsman takes care to put safety wards so that they might command their own creation.
That's as comforting as leaving the village idiot in charge of a trebuchet.
Oh, come now. That's hardly a proper analogy. It's more like leaving the village idiot in charge of a huge savage, nearly unstoppable wolf, who can only understand simple commands like kill, or stop killing, or, oh no, put both halves of that man down this instant. But really, this blade golem is such a gentle, unassuming creature. It would never do something so horrible, would you? Construct? Would you?
So what you're saying is if you're killed, we have no way of shutting this thing down.
Oh, no. The wards of command aren't cued to my voice. Only the words matter. Much like one would utter when using a wand, staff, or other device. Anyone can use them. It's only a matter of knowing what they are. I imagine that's how the construct was issued its orders from its awful masters.
Hate to have that happen again, provided they don't already have the backup wards already in place. That's what I would do.
You really think they might?
It always pays to have a second who knows the commands, Gnome. Especially if there's any chance the creator could be killed or wiped out. Otherwise, you're leaving yourself vulnerable.
I hadn't considered that. But what if I was harmed, unconscious, or, my word, even killed? Why, the consequences could prove disastrous.
They could. But you could always take precautions, provided you knew someone you could trust.
Some way I can help? Why, I suppose you'd say I stick my